Hey everybody, I'm Scott Wikle. You are listening to the original My Kind of Country show right here on mkocradio.com. I've got something very exciting for you tonight, folks. We get to debut a brand new single by my special guest that we're going to talk to right now, and I'm going to let him tell you all about it, and we're going to play this song for you. It's fantastic. David Frizzell. David, how are you?
I'm doing really good, Scott. And how's everything up there where you are?
Oh, it's great.
And where are you?
I am in Traverse City, Michigan right now.
You know what, man? I miss coming up here. I used to come up here quite a bit, and I miss coming up here. So I'm gonna have to make a trip, I guess. Just come up here and see how you guys are doing.
Absolutely, anytime. I'll take you up to the Mackinac Bridge again. How's that?
Oh, don't do that. Can you imagine somebody taking me up to the top of that bridge and nothing to hold on to up there? Man, I was grabbing hold of my wife, Joanne, and everything. I was doing everything I could to just, I don't think I ever stood up.
I think about you every time we go over that bridge. I look at the top of that. I thought, man, I don't know how he did that. It makes me sick just looking up at it,
That's just one time. It'll never happen again.
Well, you can say you did it. There ain't too many people that live here that can say they did that, so you're pretty good.
Oh, man. But you know what? A plane flew over, and I could read what was written on the underside of it.
I believe it. I
was waving at people in Tennessee.
Man, well, speaking of Tennessee, we as you know, we just got back and we had a wonderful time down there. And I've brought some exciting news for my listeners, and I'd like to have you tell us about this brand new single that you've got.
Well, you know what? We started about 2 weeks ago. On the 13th, we went in and did a session with Marty Haggard and some of Shelly West and all that. So we've just been having a good time in the studio, writing songs, singing a lot of Lefty songs. And we had about 5 minutes left of the session. And sometime back, I had written this song. I had no reason. I had no idea why I wrote this particular song. I have no idea why. But I had 5 minutes left on the session, and I thought, let's just do this song that I wrote a little bit back. And I laid this thing out for those musicians, and they just jumped all over it. They just knocked it out. And there's a song called Made in America. Just give me something made in America, man. That's what I'm looking for. And the title of it is Made in America. But and the musicians just jumped all over it, and I started singing that thing. And it's a little bit different than going higher, why I know. It's a little different than that.
Yeah.
But and then on that same day, I was singing Mom and Dad Waltz and the Lefty songs, and me and Marty Haggard had recorded a song that particular day on the 13th of this month called Lefty, Merle, and Me. That's a part of this project that I'm involved with. And I loved that thing, and me and Marty was all over the place and just talking, and Shelly West came in, and all of a sudden we started singing this song, and it just came out. So it was so good. It's so today. It's so now that I call my good friends in Nashville here that do record promotions all over the country, and I called them down to listen to it, and everybody just flipped out. So I think it was released. Is it today? Is that when?
Yeah.
Or was it yesterday?
Yep.
I was in the studio again yesterday, but I think it was released today. You got a copy of it, right?
We got a copy, and we are going to debut it here very shortly. And I'm proud. I'm proud that we get to play it first because we are the official radio sponsor for David Frizzell and Frizzell Family Music. So we couldn't have it any other way.
Man, I'll tell you what, this is going to fit right in. And I appreciate all the good plays. And you've been awful kind to us, Frizzells, and especially my big brother Lefty and younger brother Al. You know all of us. You've been here.
You betcha, man. You betcha.
And you know what? This last few days, it's just been so special and very, very history. We did history the last few days, didn't we?
Oh man, I'm telling you what, folks, we got to go down and visit with some wonderful people these last few days, including David and Joe, and I just can't wait for everybody to hear what's going to be coming in the future because it's country music history in the making, and including this song, we got to hear some of the finishing touches on it, and just knocked me out of my chair, and to hear the finished product, it was like wow.
You never know exactly, but when you get great musicians like we're fortunate enough to have, and this last session when you came down to on this last Tuesday, with all the great people we had in there, these musicians are killer. I mean, they're just killer, and they're top of the line. They're you know what, man, you're just not going to beat the musicians here in the town of Nashville. It's just something about Nashville, Tennessee, that's got the greatest musicians in the absolute world. And what a for somebody like me who writes songs and makes up those things and then have them played to the as good as they could ever be played by these great musicians. Can you imagine what a treat it is for me?
Oh man, it was
to come up with something and then have them play it like that.
It was goosebumps, and it's a true measure of who you've got in the studio when they finish up playing and everybody in the control booth applauds.
Can you imagine that? On the day we actually recorded the original tracks, which was on the 13th, they did the same thing. All the musicians in the studio just said, "David, you got one. Do you hook one here today, buddy? This is it."
Yeah.
And that song didn't have anything to do with why we were there.
Sometimes the best songs come out that way. I remember a lot of songs, like Buckaroo, the Buck Owens song, that was an afterthought. It was when they had some extra time. Merle Haggard's done some awesome music that was just an afterthought when they had extra time. And there's kind of a trend in country music where sometimes that last minute thing turns out to be gold, and that's what's happened here.
I'll take an afterthought of Merle Haggard any day of the week. And you know what? Right. You're exactly right about what you just said. Glenn Campbell had 5 minutes left on the session, and he did a song By the Time I Get to Phoenix. And he had 5 minutes left of a session, and he said, "Let's do this song." And they did. Jeez. By the time I get to Phoenix. Oh, come on.
Yeah, that was
you don't count nothing out. But I don't know. I just had 5 minutes left, and I couldn't think of any other song that I just kind of wanted to do. And that song was just roaring inside of me. Anyway, it had to come out. And I had just written it, and we got a chance to for those great players that chomped down on it, and boy, did they ever. You'll get a chance. When you hear it right now, you hear what I'm talking about.
Well, we're going to play it, and it's so nice to hear Shelly West and you singing together again, too, David. This is great, man. I'll tell you what.
You're going to wait till you see what we did yesterday.
Oh, man, I can't wait. I can't wait.
Hey, you're going to be one of the first to know. Wait till you hear this. Oh, my goodness. That Shelly West is coming back I mean, she's made. You can't count that lady out, man.
That's right. That's right. Well, I'll tell you what, folks, I want you to listen to this song very carefully. Not only listen to the wonderful music and the beautiful vocals, but listen to the message, listen to the words. This song is a song that has so much meaning to it, and it's got staying power, and it's really going to hit home with everybody. And I'd like my listeners to get a hold of us on any of our social media platforms. I'd like to hear your comments on this song, and we're going to be playing this several times on the show tonight. But right now, we're going to play Made in America. This is brand spanking new from David Frizzell with Shelly West and Marty Haggard. David, God bless you, my friend. Thank you so much for taking time, and it's such a great honor to be part of this whole wonderful musical journey with you.
Have a happy 4th of July. I'll be with Jimmy Fortune.
Oh, that's great. You've got a big show coming up, don't you? Yeah.
In Virginia, we're going to be doing a thing, and I'll be singing this song loud as you can. You'll probably hear it from where you are.
Well, I'll be listening. Folks, get your tickets for that. You can go to davidfrizzell.com and get tickets for this show and go see this fantastic. Jimmy Fortune's another one who's just gold, man. I'll tell you what.
Yeah, and I like to ask everybody out there that listens that tell us what you think. Give us a jingle, give us a call, give us an email or something. Let us know what you think. about this Made in America.
Absolutely. You can email David right through his website there. There's a contact, and you can send the information to your comments to us, and I will forward them right on to David and make sure he sees them too. So, David, thanks so much for being on the show, and here is the brand new single, Made in America. This is David Frizzell with Shelly West and Marty Haggard. David Frizzell, thank you so much.
Love you, pal. Talk to you soon.
Give me something made in America, something honest and true, something made right here in the land of the free. That's a red, white, and blue. Don't want no zeros, we need some heroes. Let's salute motherhood, apple pie, and the flag. My heart wants to see just give me something made in America. Give me something made in America. God bless our military, the police, firefighters too.
I watched the sun gave all and watched those buildings fall.
There was nothing I could do.
Come on, those heroes, we need some heroes. Let's salute motherhood, apple pie, and the flag. My heart wants to see liberty. Just give me something made in America.